Welcome in. It is the local and community issues and answers right here with Jonathan Lawson. We're so glad to have in our studios today Mr. Bob Ellison from the London DAV, Chapter 66. Welcome
Yes.
in, Mr. Bob.
Thank you, sir.
And we're going to be talking about the London DAV. Tell me and the viewing audience, what is the London DAV?
The DAV is Disabled American Veterans. We are a nonprofit organization. Our mission is to provide services to all disabled wartime veterans, no matter what their needs might be.
And there you help out a numerous amount of people in different ways. Like a lot of people don't know how to get their funds or things like that.
Yeah, we provide or try to provide services to the area veterans. By providing maybe emergency shelter of some type or emergency whatever the emergencies might arise. We also file VA claims that would assist veterans to help to receive either compensation benefits or pension benefits or widows benefits, whatever they need may arise.
Like if a veteran of war comes in, what do they need to do? What do they need to bring with them or anything?
If a veteran comes in and wants to file a VA claim first time, what they need to bring with them would be a copy of their 214, uh, their marriage license, if need be, child's birth certificate, wife's birth certificate, social security numbers, and then we would go from there, ask questions, and try to find out exactly what he needs because most of them don't know when they come in.
Right. There's a lot of people that may not know what they're entitled to,
Right.
may not know the benefits, and a lot. Can you explain some of the things that they're entitled to, like medical help and things like that?
Okay, the medical part has changed over the last few years uh, due to our structure of the government. The way it works now is that it's based on income. A veteran's income is a factor uh, to to receive medical benefits. Most veterans have now, if they served during wartime because of the Iraqi, Afghanistan thing that's going on, most veterans have 5 years from the date of discharge to use the VA.
Hmm.
If they don't, then there's a good chance they may not be able to use it.
Okay. What about insurances and stuff like that?
Insurance is a factor. Income, wife's income, and the veteran's income is all counted as factors, and they take that and they go by what they call global standard. And we are based with Chicago, so our income guidelines are the same thing as Chicago's is, which theirs are higher, but that's how they base ours. And so the income does play a factor in it.
What if a young man or young woman has been a recent war? Does this apply to them as well?
If a veteran, for example, went in a year ago and was discharged today, then that's where the 5 year thing comes in from. Uh, if he served in a combat zone, then he has 5 years from the date of discharge to use the VA. After that, then that's when he has to take the assessment test.
Okay. Do you think that a lot of disabled American veterans don't really understand what's due to them and a lot of them's doing without?
Most veterans I found, because I've been doing this quite a few years, and most veterans do not know what they are entitled to. Nobody explains to them what their benefits are when you get discharged, and so they don't know. All they hear is word of mouth, what their neighbor tells them, what their friends tells them. I advise people, and I try to encourage people to come in and talk to us so we can set the record straight and get them on the right path.
Now, do you all cover like just the area of London, or do you go into Corbin or
Now, I cover about 8 counties,
8 counties?
somewhere in there.
Okay. And where are you all located at in London?
In London, we are at the DAV building, which is on West 80, right behind the used to be called the Clark Truck Stop. It's right in the same area as Dog Patch. If everybody knows where that's at, if they don't, they can call and we can give them the right directions.
Now, do you all have certain days that you all meet or greet, or what? How do you do that?
We do our service work every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
I'm there, and I have another man there, so there's two of us there to provide the services.
How can these veterans become a member of the DAV?
To become a member of the DAV, all you have to do is first talk to a DAV member, and we could help you get in. It's for veterans with disabilities that served not necessarily during wartime, but a veteran who goes in and becomes disabled or whatever the case may be when he's in there, then he can become eligible to join the DAV.
Well, you've assisted a lot of veterans in getting their VA claims and things like that, and I'm sure that they're very appreciative of this.
Yeah, the majority of them are, because they don't know, they didn't know. I didn't know when I got out. I just wound up into this about 30 years ago. A friend of mine helped me get into it, and I've tried to do the same thing since that time, because I know how hard and how discouraged I was,
Right.
because there was nobody there to help me.